extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Valarmati, Special Tahsildar, Land Acquisition Alayam, Right Carmel, Hosur. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all put our hands together to cheer up and welcome our beloved chief guest, Ms. K. Valarmati, Special Tahsildar, to our Carmel campus, Hosur. We are very delighted to have a woman leader on this very special occasion of Investiture ceremony of Carmel International School, Hosur. We welcome and thank you for joining us today, ma'am.
ஒரு சிறந்த தலைவனாக வேண்டுமென்றால் எப்போதும் சுயநலத்துடன் இல்லாமல் பொது நலத்துடன் சிந்தித்தல் வேண்டும். பொறுமை, நிதானம், கனிவு மற்றும் பேச்சு திறமை இன்றியமையாதது. மேலும் முக்கியமாக எப்போதும் மற்றவருக்கு முன்னுதாரணமாக இருத்தல் வேண்டும்.
नेतृत्व वह संयोगिता है जो उद्देश्यों की प्राप्ति के लिए जन समूह को स्वेच्छा से कार्य करने के लिए प्रभावित करती है. ನಾಯಕ ಎಂದರೆ ಅಂದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ತರುವ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ನಾಯಕ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆ, ಧೈರ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಸೃಜನಶೀಲತೆ ಹೊಂದಿರುವ
May I now request the dignitaries to take their seats arranged on the dais and also the gatherings to be seated.
Investiture ceremony is a very special occasion of every school where newly elected perfect body of students step into the leadership role and take an oath to deliver these duties. This student council is conducted by students and supervised by adults. The purpose of student council is to give students an opportunity to develop leadership by organizing and carrying out school activities and service projects. In addition to planning events that contribute to school spirit and community welfare, the student council is the voice of student body. They help share student ideas, interests, and concern with the school-wide community. Seeing the welfare of the students' future to train them in leadership skills, the student council was selected after a vigorous and democratic process in which the students has to go through many parliamentary procedures to get selected for the much needed student council body.
We pray because we believe in the power of prayer. We pray because we have no doubt that God has answered our prayers. If prayer becomes a habit, success becomes a lifestyle. Let us all invoke almighty blessing with a powerful prayer. I request everyone to be stand.
I just keep trusting my Lord as I walk along. I just keep trusting my Lord, and He gives me a song. Though the storm clouds darken the sky, oh, the heavenly train, I just keep trusting my Lord. He will never fail. He's a faithful friend. He's a faithful friend. Such a faithful friend. Such a faithful friend. I can count on Him. I can count on Him. To the very end. To the very end. I just keep trusting my Lord as I walk along. I just keep trusting my Lord, and He gives me a song. Though the storm clouds darken the sky, oh, the heavenly train, I just keep trusting my Lord. He will never fail.
I request everyone to be seated.
In the special ceremony of Carmel, the due perfect body of student leaders swearing in will be witnessed as the emerging leader.
This is definitely one of the most significant events for our school and also the defining moment in school leaders' life too. This is inaugurated by the promise of the brighter future as the newly elected cabinet members versus house captains get ready to be invested in their respective duties. Respected chief guest, correspondent, principal, teachers, and my dear students, we welcome you to witness the investiture ceremony for the academic year 2022-23.
A lamp emits such a light that makes the paths bright, dispelling the darkness around the lamp. Illumines every sight, those who go off the path. The lamp shows the right path to fulfill its aim. The lamp serves the world with all its might. May I now request the dignitaries to light the lamp.
Holy Spirit of God, we worship you.
The first week of lamp is led by K. Valmati, our chief guest.
You're one with the Father and Son. We worship you. We worship you.
Second week of lamp is led by Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Cullion, our manager. Reverend Father Danny Cochran, our principal of Carmel International School, will wake the lamp. And our teacher representative, Mrs. Margaret, will wake the lamp. And our parent representative, Mrs. Daksha, will wake the lamp. Thank you, dignitaries, for lighting the lamp. Now, I request dignitaries to take their seats on the dais.
Welcoming is a gift to
K. Valarmati, Special Tahsildar, Land Acquisition, Aliyalam Right Canal Scheme, Hosur. I'm amazed to read her career profile. We always admire to hear from a woman leader, and we accomplish this task by having her today with us. A glimpse about her career. She completed her MSW at Kaveri College of Women in Trichy. She was a family counselor in the year 2001 to 2004 and Transax counselor in the year 2004 to 2007. Completed her Group 2 exams and posted in 2012 at Krishnagiri district. She also holds the post of Revenue Inspector in the year 2014 to 2016 at Mathigiri Firka. In 2017, she got promoted as Deputy Tahsildar, and in 2020, she was a Tahsildar for Hosur. We are grateful to have you for this ceremony, for cautiously and greatly accepting our invitations. We are honored to have you with us, dear ma'am. With all my amiable greeting,
I cordially welcome our beloved Principal, Reverend Father Danny Kokuden CMI, who is a visionary, a leader, and the true inspiration. As a pioneer for this institution, your personal care, love, and concern has nurtured this school to greater heights. We salute you with gratitude and extend you with hearty welcome, dear Father. It's my great pleasure to welcome Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Kalliat CMI, our manager. We are delighted to thank you for your presence. On this great occasion, we wholeheartedly welcome you, dear Father. I take this opportunity to welcome our dear teachers. You play an important role in transforming the school life of every child. So it's very tough assignment for me to find the right way to adequately express gratitude. You are the ones who give strength to the students to take their next step towards their dreams, who mold and shape the life of our students to be a good citizen of the society. Dear teachers, undoubtedly, your sense of commitment, sacrificial service, immense patience, responsibilities play a key role. I welcome you all, dear teachers. Great leaders don't set out to be leaders. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, it's always about a goal. With immense pleasure and pride, I would like to welcome the cabinet members and house captains for the academic year 2022-2023. I would like to wish them all the success in promoting the school spirit, unity, and also aim to embark on the dynamic roles to reinforce the quality of teamwork, compassion, and encouragement. We welcome you, dear students. Parents are the strongest pillars for the child's holistic development. Today, with the constant efforts of the parents, this school possesses the best children, and their never-ending selfless love and admiration is what has achieved to bring the great set of leaders. With great pleasure, I welcome all the parents. And we especially welcome Mrs. Daksha, the parent representative on the dais. Children are the most valuable resource and the best hope for the future. Yes, dear Carmelites, you are the gifts of God, precious pearl of the society and building blocks of the nation. And your presence makes this occasion very vibrant and colorful. A very friendly and warm welcome to you all. Investiture ceremony is one among the most important and memorable events for the new academic year to facilitate the students to discover the leaders in them. Once again, I welcome everyone who is being a part of this ceremony. This is Ms. Arul Sheila ending my words.
Thank you, Arul Sheila ma'am, for your warm welcome. Now it's time to honor our chief guest, Mrs. K. Valarmati, Special Tahsildar. May I request our parent representative to welcome her with a bouquet. Mr. Danny Kokoden, CMI, to welcome our chief guest with a memento. Now, Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Khalid, CMI, will honor her with a shawl. Once again, a hearty welcome, dear ma'am. Dear gathering, you will now witness the march and the oath-taking ceremony performed by our school cabinets, followed by the house captains, who will take their oath of office with the promise that they will carry out their duties with integrity, faith, and excellence. As we commence this most solicit assembly, I request everyone to maintain discipline. First, we have Master Ruddy Wellahan, head boy, marching on the red carpet towards the dais along with Naina. Master Ruddy Wellahan, who is the son of Mr. Elil and Miss Kavita, he aspired to become a great dancer. He is very confident and sincere, multi-talented and a friendly child. He loves to socialize and loves to teach dance for everyone. He aspired to do masters in mathematics, believes that everyone deserves a chance and would like to fulfill by giving the chance to all the Carmelites during his term as a cabinet leader.
Next, we are witnessing Miss Dhruvi, the head girl, marching on the red carpet towards the dais, accompanied by Nikhil. Miss Dhruvi, she is the daughter of Mr. Mahendra and Mrs. Daksha. She inspired to become an entrepreneur. She's so dynamic and vibrant girl, who's good at swimming, who always spreads positivity. She believes in teamwork and communication. Most importantly, she's passionate in dancing.
Now we have Miss Manasa S. Rukmani, our LCS secretary girl, marching on the red carpet towards the dais, accompanied by Naina. Miss Manasa S. Rukmani, she is the daughter of Mr. Srinivasan, who is the bank manager, and Miss Sujata, she is an advocate. She aspired to do her master in medicine. She is an extrovert and has big quality of making friends wherever she goes. She manages both studies and extracurricular activities. She loves to see everyone around her very happy. She also loves dancing.
Here we have LCA Joint Secretary Master V. Mithilesh Venkat Boy marching on the red carpet towards the dais, accompanied by Nikhil. Master V. Mithilesh Venkat is the son of Mr. Venkatesan and Miss Malati. He aspires to become a soccer expert. He is inspired by the late APJ Abdul Kalam. He is very curious in participating in group competition and has won many prizes. He is also interested in music. Next, we have our sports captain, Master Shashwat Boy, marching on the red carpet towards the dais, accompanied by Naina. Master Shashwat is the son of Mr. Babu and Miss Deepa, who are taking care of their business. He aspired to become a mathematician inspired by the work of Srinivasan Ramanujan. Good at gymnastics, he is also a very good artist and dancer.
Next, we have a sports vice captain, Miss D. Kritika, girl, marching on the red carpet towards the dais, accompanied by Nikhil. Miss D. Kritika, she is the daughter of Mr. Dhananjayam and Mrs. Vijay Kumari. She aspired to become a doctor, specialization in gynecologist. She describes to be very honest, punctual, very sportive, and love to play soccer.
Now that we have all the school cabinet leaders for the academic year 2022 to 23 on stage, we will now ceremoniously hold the oath-taking ceremony. The school cabinet leaders will now officially profess the oath by Reverend Father Danny Cochran, CMI, our principal, and assume charge as the leader, holding various posts in the school cabinet for the academic year 2022 to 2023.
PT department will take charge of the oath ceremony. May I request our principal, Reverend Father Danny Cochran, CMI, to administer the oath.
I,
Dhruvi of class 10 on July 23rd, 2022, take charge of Hand Leader Girl.
Manasaj Rukmani of class 9 on 23rd day July of 2022 take charge as cultural secretary leader girl.
Mithilesh of class 8 on 23rd day of July 2022 take charge as the cultural joint secretary boy.
in the school cabinet
The school cabinet
for the academic year
for the academic year
2022-23,
2022-23,
I take up the responsibilities
I take up the responsibilities
of the school leaders
of the school leaders
entrusted to me,
interested
and I solemnly promise that
solemnly promise that
I will discharge
I will discharge
my duties
my duties
diligently and enthusiastically. I will abide by the rules and will carry out the instruction given to me by the school principal and the members of the staff for the welfare of the students and bring honor to our school. Best wishes to all my leaders. Congratulations.
The solemn oath-taking ceremony for the school cabinet has come to an end. Next, we proceed to the ceremony of honoring the leaders. The leaders will first sign the cabinet registers, and then the dignitaries will honor the leaders with bouquet, sash, memento. For this, may I request the chief guest, the principal, and the correspondent to honor the leader.
Master Vadivalagan, the head boy, proceeds to sign the cabinet register. Pledging his resigns to all the responsibilities that he is invested with. Congratulating and extending him with all the best wishes. And now our principal will present the memento. And our chief guest, K. Valmati, special Tahsildar, will now present him with a sash. He'll be now presented with a flag by Reverend Dr. Father Danny Cochran, Principal, CMI, and reminding him of his great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected head boy, Master Vadivalagan.
Now, we have Miss Dhruvi, head girl, proceeds to sign the cabinet register, pledging her reins to all the responsibilities that she is invested with. Congratulating and extending her with all the best wishes, and now our principal will present the memento. And our chief guest, K. with a logo by Reverend Father Dr. Anthony Callier, CMI manager, and reminding him of her great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for newly elected head girl, Miss Dhruvi.
Miss Manasa S. Rukmani, LCA Secretary Girl, proceeds to sign the Cabinet Register, pledging her allegiance to all the responsibilities that she is invested with. Congratulating and extending her with all the best wishes. And now our principal will present the memento. And our chief guest, Mrs. K. Valarmati, will now present her with a sash. She will now be presented with a flag by Reverend Dr. Father Anthony CMI manager, and reminding her of great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected head girl, Miss Manasa S. Rukmani. Next, we have Master Mithilesh, our LC Joint Secretary boy, proceeds to sign the Cabinet Register, pledging his allegiance to all the responsibilities that he is invested with. Congratulating and extending him with all the best wishes. And now our principal will present him the memento. And our chief guest, Miss Kate Valarmati, will now present him with a sash. He will now be presented with a logo by Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Manager, and reminding him of his great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected LC Joint Secretary, Master V. Mithilesh Venkat.
Master Shashwat, the sports captain boy, proceeds to sign the Cabinet Register, pledging his allegiance to all the responsibilities that he's invested with. Congratulating and extending him with all the best wishes. And now our principal will present the memento. And now our chief guest will present him with a sash. He'll be now presented with a flag by Reverend Father Anthony Collier, CMI manager, and reminding him of his great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected sports captain, Master Shashwat.
Miss Kritika, the sports vice captain girl, proceeds to sign the Cabinet Register, pledging her reins to all the responsibilities that she is invested with. Congratulating and extending her with all the best wishes, and now our principal will present the memento. Guest, K. Valarmati, Special Guest Star, will now present her with a sash. She will be now presented with a logo by Reverend Father Dr. Anthony Collier, CMI manager, and reminding her great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected vice captain girl, Miss Kritika. Dignitaries, I request everyone to take seat arranged on the dais. Thank you, dignitaries. I request everyone to take the seat arranged on the dais.
Listening to the leaders will make us understand how we need to progress and keep our promises and goals fixed. Today, we are blessed to have a great personality, our special Tahsildar, Mrs. K. Valarmati, to address the gathering on this special occasion. Your words are going to be a real encouragement for the newly sworn leaders. So let us have the privilege to listen to our chief guest, Mrs. K. Valarmati. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you. Investiture Ceremony of Elected Student Council. அதாவது தேர்வு செய்யப்பட்ட மாணவர் சபையின் இந்த பதவியேற்பு விழாவில் தலைமையேற்று நடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கும் நமது அருட்தந்தை திரு ஆண்டனி அவர்களுக்கும் அருட்தந்தை திரு டேனியல் அவர்களுக்கும் மற்றும் இந்நிகழ்ச்சியை சிறப்பாக நடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கும் ஆசிரியர்கள், சகோதரி சுமிதா, மாணவர்கள் மற்றும் அவர் பெற்றோர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். ஏற்கனவே மாணவர் சபையில் சிறப்பாக செயல்பட்டு பதவியை முடித்த மாணவர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் நன்றியும் மற்றும் வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். புதிதாய் பதவியேற்றுள்ள மாணவர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இப்போ இந்த மாணவர் சபை எதுக்கு அப்படி நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு கொஸ்டின் தான். இது முக்கிய பர்பஸ் என்ன அப்படின்னா, நம்மளுடைய அது வி ஃபீலிங் சொல்லுவோம், ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்குள்ள சக உணர்வு, அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்களுடைய ஒழுக்கத்தை மேம்படுத்துதல், கல்வி மற்றும் கலாச்சாரம், கல்வி தொடர்பான மற்ற கரிக்குலர் ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ் மேம்படுத்துதல், அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நம்மளுடைய எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டத்தை இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்காகவும் மாணவர்களின் ஃபிசிக்கல் அண்ட் மென்டல் ஹெல்த்து, உள்ளம் மற்றும் உடல் சார்ந்த நம்மளது ஆரோக்கியமான உணர்வுகளை மேம்படுத்துறதுக்காகவும் இந்த மாணவர் சபை கண்டிப்பாக வேணும். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இவங்களால தான் நாளைக்கு ஒரு சிறந்த குடிமக்களையும் சிறந்த அரசையும் நாளைக்கு தேர்வு செய்ய முடியும். இது நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் இல்லையா? இன்னைக்கு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் தான் நாளைய இந்தியாவின் பேக் போன்ஸ், அப்படி தானே? என்ன ரொம்ப சைலண்டாக இருக்குங்க இல்லையா? ஆனால் இன்னைக்கு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஃபேஸ் பண்ணுற ரொம்ப முக்கியமான பிரச்சனைகள் நம்ம பார்த்துட்ருப்போம், சோசியல் மீடியாவிலே பார்த்துட்ருப்போம். ஒரு பக்கம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் தனக்கு சொல்லிக் கொடுக்குற டீச்சர்ஸ் மேலே தாக்குதல் நடத்துகிறாங்க. இன்னொரு பக்கம் அவங்க டீச்சர்ஸால் சின்ன சின்ன விஷயங்களும் அக்செப்ட் பண்ண முடியாமல் தற்கொலையை நோக்கி போயிட்டுருக்காங்க. இதுக்கு முக்கியமான காரணம் என்னன்னு பார்த்தோன்னா, நம்ம ஃபேமிலியில் நம்ம குழந்தைங்க வளரும்போதே நிறைய ஸ்கில்ஸ் டெவலப் பண்ணிகிட்ருப்போம். அதில் ஒன்று எமோஷ்னல் ஸ்கில்ஸ். நம்ம எமோஷ்னல் ஸ்கில்ஸ் சரியாக டெவலப் பண்ணியிருந்தோன்னா குழந்தைங்க தற்கொலையை நோக்கி போக மாட்டாங்க. அதனால் இதில் டீச்சர்ஸ் சோசியலைசேஷனில் பார்த்துக்குவாங்க. பட் பேரண்ட்ஸ், நிறைய பேரண்ட்ஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க, நிறைய டீச்சர்ஸுமே பேரண்ட்ஸாக தான் இருக்கும் இல்லைங்களா? ஸோ நம்மளோட குழந்தைய ஒரு ஆரோக்கியமான சூழ்நிலையை நம்ம வளர்க்கணும். நம்ம இன்னைக்கு நாங்கள்லாம் வளரும்போது ஒரே ரூம் இருக்கும், ஆனால் எல்லோரும் ஒன்றா இருப்போம். இப்போ நிறைய ரூம்ஸ் வேறு வேறு இடத்துல இருக்கிற மாதிரி. அதுக்கு முக்கியமான காரணம் சோசியல் மீடியா. எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் ஃபோன் இருக்குது, ஆனால் உறவுகளுக்குள்ள ஒரு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் கிடையாது. நம்ம பக்கத்தில் நம்ம தப்பு செஞ்சுட்டு கூட நம்ம அப்பாக்கிட்டையும் அம்மாக்கிட்டையும் சாரி கேட்க நம்மளால் முடியலை இல்லையா? நம்மளை அவங்க ஏதாவது ஒரு வார்த்தை சொல்லிட்டோன்னா அதை கூட நம்ம அவங்கக்கிட்டேயே ஷேர் பண்ணி அதுக்கான தெளிவு வாங்குறதில்ல. அதுக்கு பதிலாக என்ன பண்ணுறோம், நம்ம வாட்ஸ்அப் ஸ்டேட்டஸில் வைக்கிறோம் இல்லையா? அதனால் அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சூழலை உருவாகாமல் இருக்கணும்னா ஃபஸ்ட்டு பேரண்ட்ஸ் குழந்தைங்க கூட டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணி பேசணும். அவங்களுடைய சந்தோஷம், துக்கம், அவங்களுடைய மனிதாபிமானமான எண்ணங்கள்லாம் இப்போ போயிடுச்சு. இன்றைக்கி ஒருத்தவங்க ஆபத்தான சூழ்நிலையில் இருந்தால் கூட அவங்க பக்கத்தில் இன்னும் போய் செல்ஃபி எடுத்துக்கிறோம். ஆனால் அவங்கள காப்பாற்றணுன்ற எண்ணம் நமக்கு வரதில்லை. அந்த மாதிரிலாம் இப்போ தான் இந்த மாதிரி டெவலப் ஆகிட்டுருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி உணர்வுகளும் இல்லாமல் ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு உதவி பண்ணணும், ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு கஷ்டத்தில் இருக்கும்போது அவங்களுக்கு நம்மளுடைய உதவி கண்டிப்பாக தேவைப்படுறது உணர்ந்து செயல்படணும்னா நமக்கு கண்டிப்பாக எமோஷனல் ஸ்கில்ஸ் டெவலப் ஆகணும். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நம்ம எல்லா பேரண்ட்ஸுமே நினைக்கிறோம் நம்ம ஸ்டேட்டஸ்க்காக நம்ம பிள்ளைங்களை படிக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறோம் இல்லையா? எல்லோரும் டாக்டர் ஆகிடணும், எல்லோரும் நம்ம நினச்ச காலேஜில் இன்ஜினியர் ஆகிடணும், எல்லோரும் நம்ம நினச்ச இடத்துல படிக்கணும். அப்படி வளர்க்காம குழந்தைங்க என்ன என்ன எதிர்பார்க்குறாங்க, என்ன உணர்றாங்க அப்படின்ற ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம அவங்கள புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்க என்ன வேணால் ஆகலாம். ஆனால் அந்த முடிவு அவங்கக்கிட்ட இருந்து எடுக்கணும். நம்ம அவங்க கூட சப்போர்ட் பண்ணணுமே தவிர நமக்கு கிடைக்காத ஒரு விஷயத்தை நம்ம குழந்தைங்க கிடைக்கணும் நம்மளோட கருத்துக்களை அவங்கக்கிட்ட திணிக்கக்கூடாது. நிறைய பேர் சொல்லலாம், நம்ம என்ன விதைக்கிறோமோ அதுதானே கிடைக்கும் அப்படின்ட்டு. அது மட்டும் கிடையாது. என்ன விதைக்கிறோன்றதை விட எந்த இடத்துல விதைக்கிறோம், எந்த சூழலில் விதைக்கிறோன்றது முக்கியம். ஸோ நம்மளோட குழந்தைங்களுடைய மனநிலைக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நம்ம மாறினா மட்டும்தான் இன்றைக்கி உள்ள இந்த சோசியல் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் சொல்லுவாங்க, இந்த சூசைடல் தாட்ஸ் எல்லாம், அந்த மாதிரி தாட்ஸ் எல்லாம் நம்ம எலிமினேட் பண்ண முடியும். மீண்டும் ஒரு முறை புதிதாக பதவியேற்றுள்ள அனைத்து மாணவர் சபை உறுப்பினர்களுக்கும் வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக்கொண்டு வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
We will definitely share everything with our parents. Thank you, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. Now we witness the oath-taking ceremony of the house captains for the academic year 2022-23. First, we have the Red House Captain, Master Ricky Sherwin, and Miss Pavitra marching on the red carpet towards the dais. Master Ricky Sherwin is the son of Mr. Simon and Miss Renita. He aspires to become a doctor and is inspired by Ronaldo. Miss Pavitra is the daughter of Mr. Shankar and Miss Lakshmi. She aspires to become an inspiring teacher and is inspired by Sanya Misra. The members of the Red House call themselves as Red Explorers, and they go with the slogan, "We can and we will." Next, we have Blue House Captain Master Alrich and Miss Vegapriya marching on the red carpet towards the dais. Master Alrich is the son of Mr. Jos Newman and Miss Madeline Jairas. He aspired to become an IAS officer and inspired by Lionel Messi. Miss Vegapriya is daughter of Mr. Ravi and Miss Purnima. She aspired to become a doctor and inspired by APJ Abdul Kalam. The members of Blue House call themselves as Blue Pioneers, and they go with the slogan, "We are beyond dimensions."
Next, we have Yellow House Captain Master Mohit and Miss Irene Maria marching on the red carpet towards the dais. Master Mohit is the son of Mr. Velmani and Mrs. Komati. He aspired to become a businessman and inspired by P.T. Usha. Miss Irene Maria is the daughter of Mr. Ivan and Mrs. Ashwini Viola. She aspired to become an astronaut and inspired by her own grandfather, Mr. Jacob, who is a sports person and he is an athlete. The members of Yellow House call themselves as Yellow Sparkles, and they go with the slogan, "Victory belongs to us."
Next, we have Greenhouse Captain Master Group Praveen and Miss Navnita Reddy marching on the red carpet towards the dais. Master Guru Praveen is the son of Mr. Kabilan and Miss Kavita. He aspired to become an IAS officer and inspired by Neymar football player. Miss Navita Reddy is the daughter of Mr. Venkatesh and Miss Saraswati. She aspired to become a dancer and inspired by our Captain Cool Dhoni. The members of Greenhouse call themselves as Green Creators, and they go with the slogan, "Always a champion."
Now that we have all our house captains for the academic year 2022-23 on the stage, we will ceremoniously hold the oath-taking ceremony.
The schoolhouse leaders will now officially profess the vote administered by Reverend Father Danny Kokkadan, CMI, our principal. In his due charge as the leaders in holding various posts in the school cabinet for the academic year 2022-23. PT department will take charge of the oath ceremony. May I request our principal, Reverend Father Danny Kokkadan, CMI, to administer the oath.
I,
Red House Vice Captain. I, average of class 9, on 23rd day of July 2022-2023, take charge as Blue House Captain. I, Priya of class 8, on 23rd day of July, take charge as Blue House Vice Captain.
Hi, Mohit of class 9 on 23rd July. Take charge as a Yellow House Captain.
I, Ari Maria of class 8, on 23rd day of July, take charge as a Yellow Vice House Captain.
Hi, Good Friend of class 9 on 23rd day of July. Take charge as a Green House Captain.
I, Navita Reddy, take charge as a Green House Captain for the academic year 2022-2023.
take up the responsibilities of the house captain invested to me, and I solemnly promise that I will discharge my duties expediently. I will abide by the rules and will carry out the instruction given to me by the principal and the members to bring honor to my house. Best wishes and good luck to all the house captains. Congratulations.
The Solomon oath-taking ceremony has come to an end. Now we proceed to the ceremony of honoring the house captains. The dignitaries will honor the leaders with sash and flags and logo.
Now, Master Ricky Sherwin, the Red House Captain Boy, will be honored by our chief guest, K. Valarmati, Special Dasildar, will now present him with a sash. He'll be now presented with a flag by Reverend Father Principal Danny Kokkadan, CMI, and reminding him of his great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected Red House Captain, Master Ricky Sherwin.
Miss Pavrita, the Red House Vice Captain girl, will be honored by our chief guest, K. Valarmati, Special Dasildar, with a sash. She will be now presented with a logo by Reverend Father Dr. Anthony Calliot, CMI Manager, and reminding of her great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for newly elected Red House Vice Captain, Miss Pavitra.
Master Aldrich, Blue House Captain Boy, will be honored by our chief guest, K. Valarmati, with a sash. He will be now presented with a flag by Reverend Father Principal Danny Kokkadan, CMI, and reminding him of his great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected Blue House Captain, Master Aldrich. Miss Vegapriya, Blue House Vice Captain girl, will be honored by our chief guest, Miss K. Valarmati, with a sash. She will be now presented with a logo by Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Manager, and reminding of her great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected Yellow House Vice Captain, Ms. Vegapriya.
Master Mohit, Yellow House Captain Boy, will be honored by our chief guest, K. Valmadi, Special Tahsildar, will now present him with a sash. He'll be now presented with a flag by Reverend Father Anthony Calliot, CMI, and reminding him of his great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for the newly elected House Captain, Master Mohit.
Miss Iron Maria, Yellow House Vice Captain Girl, will be honored by our chief guest K. Valarmati, Special Tahsildar, with a sash. She will be now presented with a logo by Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Collier, CMI Manager, and reminding of her great responsibilities towards the school. Let's put our hands together for newly elected Yellow House Vice Captain Miss Iron Maria.
Master Guru Praveen, Greenhouse Captain Boy, will be honored by our chief guest, Mrs. K. Valarmati, with a sash. He will be now presented with a flag by Reverend Father Danny Kokkadan, CMI, and reminding him of his great responsibilities towards the school. Let us now put our hands together to the new Greenhouse Captain Boy, Master Guru Praveen. Miss Navanita Reddy, Greenhouse Vice Captain Girl, will be honored by our chief guest, K. Valarmati, with a sash. She will be now presented with a logo by our Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Manager, and reminding her of her great responsibilities towards the school. Let us now put our hands together to the new Greenhouse Vice Captain, Miss Navanita Reddy. Dignitaries, I request the chief guest and the principal to remain on the stage and the remaining dignitaries to... Thank you, dignitaries. To be seated. Thank you, dignitaries, and I request all the dignitaries and the newly sworn leaders, representatives, to accompany the dais for a photo shoot.
Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilation. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilation. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I was afraid to think that you thought you were above me, that I was only fooling myself to think you loved me. But since tonight you said you wouldn't live without me, that round about me you wanted to stay. Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilation. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilation. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebration when I tell
Thank you for the
everyone that
prestigious
you're
photo shoot. And may I now request all the dignitaries to be seated and the house captains and house leaders to be seated over there.
Now the school cabinet leaders are led to be guided and addressed by our Reverend Dr. Father Anthony, CMI manager, who is a leader for excellence and he is the captain of this entire crew. May I now request Reverend Dr. Father Anthony, CMI, our manager, to motivate our leaders with his words of encouragement.
Dear Chief Guest, Mrs. Valarmadi, the Father Danny Cocarden, the principal of our school, the parent representative, Mrs. Daksha, and the teachers representatives, Mrs. Margaret, dear parents, my dear children, and all these elected leaders, a very, very good morning to each one of you. Respond, very good morning. Once more. It's not enough, no, anyway. Great. Today we are witnessing a wonderful, very incredible ceremony of investiture. Investiture. What is the meaning of that word? There are different meanings. Vesting, investing, etc. Today we have vested our leaders with so many things like badges and also flags, and certificates, etc., etc. We vested them. It implies we are investing in them, our hopes and dreams. We look at our leaders so that we are empowered, motivated, inspired. We trust our leaders. This trust, this investiture, this investment is publicly celebrated and choreographed today. So our leaders have got human responsibilities to carry on their duties and responsibilities. I was just looking through various captions on the badges and the flags and posters, and all these have given different translations to the very idea of leadership. Have you noticed what are the names written on those posters? One is sparkler, creators, explorers, captains and leaders. So our leaders should sparkle us, empower us, ignite us. They should make us creative and innovative. They should help us to explore. They should generate a space we can explore our potentials. And they are the creators. Of course, they are captains. It is through various no styles and paths that they will be leading us on this campus. So at the outset, I would like to congratulate all the leaders who are being elected. I wish you all the best, God's blessings, and all these students are looking forward to you so that you lead them on new paths, new unbeaten paths, so that you generate a creative space here on this campus. Only when we are creative and innovative, there is pleasure and joy in our life, isn't it? So one way or the other way, they are going to be the blessing of us all. They will be blessing you. In Bible, there is a concept. God will not bless the community directly. God will bless the community, the people, only through leaders. If you have a good leader, then community will prosper. Yesterday we got a wonderful leader. Who is that? We got a new president. Am I right? And what is her name? Draupadi Murmu. The country is blessed by this lady. Do you know the history of that lady? She is a tribal. She represents about 12 to 13% of tribal population of our country. And the tribals, the primitives, are the most exploited and sidelined and marginalized lot in our country. Through her, these sidelined people are brought into the mainstream political and economic and cultural stream of our community, of our nation building. This is how God bless our country, no? It is through our leaders we are blessed. The meaning of blessing in Bible has a wonderful significance. The word is barak in Hebrew. It means, blessing means transference of life. It means nurturing and fostering life. When we bless, our presence, our words, everything should contribute for the growth of our brothers and sisters, your fellow students. So leaders should become a blessing for others, so that everybody should grow and live out and bloom and fructify, and they should become exuberant. No? They should find their meaning in their life. So this is what is expected of a leader. We are all leaders in our own situations. Every situation, there is immense opportunities to bless others so that others can grow. The parents, the mothers are blessing their children. Blessing means they are transferring life, new hope, new inspiration, new dreams. They give a new reason to live out our life. This is how they season our life. Our presence, our words, gestures, everything contributes to the growth process. Leader is the one who helps others to grow and bloom and fructify and celebrate our life. So such a leader should have basically three characteristics, three features basically. According to me, a leader should be visional. A leader should be passionate. And also a leader should be missional. There should be vision, there should be passion, there should be mission. Then only a leader can become really a leader, lead the community, lead the fellow beings. That's what always in the discourses and discussions on leadership, we think about. We should have a vision. We should be visional. There is no vision which is already decided and predicated. Today we are living in a world of knowledge. We are investing in knowledge industry. Knowledge is always breaking new paths and new horizons. So we cannot have a kind of predetermined visions in today's world. Every day new knowledge is coming, new informations are coming. We are living in an informatic ethos, informatic era. So we have to be always alert and watchful about the new knowledge just flowing into our thinking process, in our value system. So we cannot have a predetermined vision. We should be visional, always open, inclusive, non-judgmental, non-conclusive, open to the knowledge which is always exploding, giving us to new revolutionary and evolutionary rhythm of our life. Say, a leader should have vision, always listening. But vision means we should have dreams. We should dream. Our former president says, you have to dream before dreams come true. First of all, we should dream. We should sensitize ourselves to the needs and claims of the society. So everybody should have a dream. Then only we can realize the dream. Again he says, dream is not that which you see in sleep, but while you are awake. We should be always awake, alert, watchful. Then only we can dream. Such dreams will be only executed in the process. So leaders should have a dream, vision, get engaged in the issues of our life. So all you leaders should have some dreams, realistic and also idealistic. Otherwise, nothing will happen in this world. Leaders had always dreams and dreams. So that is very important. In Bible it says that nations which do not have visions are bound to get perished. So you leaders, I request you dream, visualize. What can I do? How can I, inspire our group? How to make them creative? For that you should be visional. We should be up to date. You should be competent. You should be informative in this in the present era of knowledge. You should read. You should be knowledgeable. That's how we can motivate, inspire, ignite our fellow beings. Again, a leader should have passion. If you don't have passion, we will achieve nothing in this life. Passion should be the emotion. We should be passionate in whatever we do. To put it another way, we have to follow the heart. The logic of the heart, the intelligibility of the heart. When we follow a passion, then there is energy. When you are passionate, we become alive, alert, engaged, interested and enthusiastic in this life. Everybody should have passion. Whatever you do, whatever maybe you are feel, whatever. If you are passionate, then life becomes beautiful. Then we get a kind of reason to live out. And also a reason to die. So what I would say, again I quote from former President Kalam, We should love what we do and love what we do. Once you love it, you have 1001 reasons to move forward. Love is the crux, the cord, the seed of our life. Whatever you do, love it. Immediately, unknowingly, you become creative and innovative. So when you fall in love, sometimes you become very creative. Suddenly you begin to write poems, right? You write stories. You begin to draw pictures. So it is the love which makes you creative. So the passion is very important, emotional dimension of leadership. All our leaders were 24 hours leaders. They were involved, engaged, interested, and occupied and preoccupied with the things happening around. They have 1,000 ears, 1,000 eyes. In Africa, the gods have long ears. You have to hear everything, see everything, be passionate in whatever you do. That makes you a real leader, wonderful leader. And again, we should have mission, missional. And I studied the stories of great leaders. I try to understand what made them motivated, inspired through and through of their life. The one important question is this. They asked one question to themselves every day, every moment, whenever they take a decision, they ask this question. Why am I? Why God has given me this life? What is the mission of my life? God has a purpose which is to be realized only in and through me. They ask that question every day. So they get inspired by themselves through this question. Former President Kalam again says, if you want to shine like a sun, you have to burn like a sun. The sun is not outsourcing, it is insourcing. It burns and recycles itself. That's why sun has inexhaustible energy. Even in Bhagavad Gita it says, why did God create all this world? In the Bhagavad Gita it says, God curved into himself and created the whole world. What I am saying is that we should find out the source and resources within you. It is there because we are all created after the image of God, the likeness of God. Brahman is within us. He is the source of all creativity. He is the leader. That presence of that leader is within you. So you have to curve yourself into yourself and in source. That's how we can understand the very mission of our life. God wants to live out through us. That's why God has created us. It is for the sake of God, God has created us. There is a purpose. We are not like animals and dogs and cats. God has given his own life into our own existence. So we have to explore and exploit. If I borrow the words from the posters, we have to sparkle only when we ignite the divine presence within us. So the leadership really comes from within. Only when we know the very purpose, the mission of our life. That makes you always agile. When we look at leaders like Buddha or Jesus Christ or Mahavira, they were always on heels, running from one place to another place. And they were also on knees. They always they meditate, they pray, they enter into themselves, they get charged from within. and then move on. They get inexhaustible energy from within because we all participate in the leadership of the one who has given us this life for a purpose. Don't forget that. That is the dharma of our life. Everybody has got this dharma. Once we are challenged and inspired and ignited, electrified by this awareness of our dharma, you will not sit idle here. You will be always on heels, running and engaged, interested and leading, and you will have a wonderful, exuberant life. So everybody is a leader in his or her own space. So we have to be very sensitive and alert towards the mission of our life. So 3 things I told you. To become a good leader, we should be visional. We should be passionate. We should be missional. Can you repeat that? We should be visional. We should be passionate. Repeat. And we should be missional. We should have a mission. We should have a purpose. I hope all our leaders will live up to the expectations, and hope and pray that they will become the blessing of our school. Thank you very much. God bless you.
It's true that you are the real captain for this crew. We'll be nurtured, curved, molded and charged with your guidance. Thank you, Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Kalliath, our manager. Now it's time to hear from a newly sworn head girl. May I call upon Miss Dhruvi to deliver a speech?
Warm and graceful morning to the most valued Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. K. Valarmati, Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Kalliath, Reverend Father Danny Cochran, Teacher Representative, Miss Margaret, Parent Representative, Miss Daksha. It's a honor for me to give a great speech to honor and privilege for making the stage to share with the astonishing dignitaries on the dais. I, Dhruvi, the head girl for the year 2022-23, on behalf of the school cabinet and the entire fraternity of the institution, extend my most sincere thanks to the ex-school cabinet. Being a leader is not about position or title, but it's about action and example which make a difference. It's about leadership is not able to work in front, but it's being able to take whole of group in the front. It's an initiate quality as well as it's also a learned, it also work and winning of a team. We stand here to work in collaboration with each one of the Carmelite to achieve best of our school. We will work hard with all our devotion, determination, zeal and enthusiasm. We will travel this way together with unison to keep Carmel flag flying up in the sky, mounted with love, flying with sky with happiness, hoisted with dignity and fluttering with grace. And at last, I express my gratitude towards the enlightening and indwelling visions of our school, our principal, Reverend Father Danny Cochran, and all the writing, untiring teachers, the kind staff, and the students who put trust on our ability to lead. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dhruvi, our head girl.
Now, we all come to the end of this most awaited ceremony. May I now request the newly sworn head boy, Master Vadivelgan, to deliver his vote of thanks.
Good morning, guys. Come on, Carmelites. Good morning. According to me, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. New morning, new day. Got a lot of work to finish up today. But you know what? New morning, new day. So happy to see those smiles on each of your faces. Good morning to all present here. I consider this as glorified and prestigious to propose the vote of thanks for this golden occasion. As we have come to an end of this wonderful event, there are a few people whose efforts made this program a grand successful. So let me first of all give glory to the Almighty for making this occasion a resounding success. I, in behalf of the entire campus, would like to extend my gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Valarmati. Special Tahsildar, it's a right opportunity, ma'am, for us to learn the leadership skills, and we are very thankful to have you here, and your words of inspiration provoke us to think bravely, courageous, and to take up our thoughts to the next level. Thank you, ma'am, for joining with us today. I would like to express my heart of love to our dear correspondent, a man of multi-talented, with ordinary talent and extraordinary perseverance. All things are attainable. This was proven by a very humble and wise man. I want to thank our Reverend Dr. Father Anthony Kalliat, CMI, the manager. The happiness and the smile which you see in all the students' face is a true reflection of our flagship captain, our school principal, Reverend Dr. Danny Cockden, CMI, our beloved mentor and a very close friend to every student. My heartfelt thanks to our dear principal. Now, I want to thank my special mentor. One of the greatest value of mentor is the ability to see ahead what others cannot see and to help them navigate on course of their destination. I would be proud to say my navigator is a very humble, down to earth and who always helps the need. It's none other than my ever-loving mentor, Miss Margaret. My dear council members, thank you so much for your support as this grand occasion. With the spirit of teamwork, I wish to enhance the discipline and the pride of my school. With the wholehearted support of the student council, this can be easily achieved. R is for real, E for everyone, A active, D democratic, Y for youth-led. Get ready guys, the gun is ready to be fired with all enthusiasm which we have with us. I give special gratitude to the teachers, our guiding stars, who are our second parents, who always stand by us, guide us and motivate us. Dear teachers, we feel proud and thank you for your being our role models and making us feel happy with our presence to this function. Thank you, my dear lovable teachers. Non-teaching staffs for intending the spirit and effort making this event a memorable one. I mention my deep sense appreciation to all our non-teaching staffs for their involvement and willingness to take on the completion of the task beyond their comfort zone. Thank you, my dear teachers. Our sincere gratitude to all the parents for your rock-solid support and encouragement. Where we stand today is the combination of hard working and efforts, and we know that we can go further with renewed confidence that you all be there to celebrate our victories. Without your support, children will not be able to achieve excellence. Thank you so much for attending this event, dear parents. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my Carmelites for your active participation in the universal ceremony. You are the heart and soul of this campus. Thank you, my dear Carmelites. In the end, I would like to mention one tool cannot do all jobs, but all tools together can do wonders. So let's hold our hands together and work in this team spirit and daily functioning of our school and make our school great. This is Vadivaragan signing off as head boy, Carmel International School, Hosur.
Thank you, Vadivaragan, our head boy. Living in a state of gratitude is the gateway to grace. On behalf of Carmel management, teaching staff and non-teaching staff, we thank everyone who graced this occasion a wonderful event. We thank everyone for your valuable time spent here with us. We will now have the national anthem. I request the PT department to take charge. After the national anthem, I request the students to disperse in a disciplined way. Respective teachers can take charge of the dispersal. All school, attention!
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता